Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a chilly night over here in the shop, but we've got a little project going on, so we had to come do some work. Alright, so here we go. This is what we're working on tonight. This steering wheel, it is not lined up perfectly. So you can see there the wheels are straight, but you can see how it's cocked off to the left. So what we're going to do is pull the steering wheel off, rotate it a little bit, put it back on. So we've got this nice little puller tool here that we're going to use, that we borrowed. So we're going to use this, just pop this center cap off, take this chrome trim ring off, and then should be able to pull this steering wheel, rotate it a little bit, and put it back on. So it's one of those things that once we got the car lined up, we could see that it was off just a little bit, and it's been bothering me. So we're going to go ahead and get this fixed tonight, hopefully. Alright, so I popped the center cap off here. This thing just pushes on. You just pry it right off. So it just slips in there. It's got a rubber gasket. So here we go. We've got one big nut in the middle holding the steering wheel on. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take these 3 screws loose right here. This will take this center horn button out. So we'll go ahead and get that off. And then there are some screws on the 3 back sides here. So one on each one of these pieces that hold this chrome trim bezel on. So we'll go ahead and take these 3 screws out, take these 3 screws out, and then all this should come apart, and we'll be left with the steering wheel here on the column, which is what we will need to try and use the puller for to get off. So let's go ahead and zip these screws out real quick. Alright, so there we go, pretty quick. 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 screws in the middle. So now this is what we're left with. So I got the little horn button here, and you just got 1 bolt here in the middle. So what we've got to do, there's some splines in here that this steering wheel is on. So we're going to use this puller tool, put it here, run the bolts in here, and then it is going to pull this steering wheel up and off the splines. We'll rotate it a little bit and then put it back on. So let's get out this little puller tool and see if we can't get it set up. Alright, I didn't have the bolts I needed to work on that steering wheel puller. So ran over here to Home Depot and picked up a couple bolts here from the bolt section. So be able to take these back and get that steering wheel puller to work. Okay, back here at the shop, got the longer bolts. So let's see if we can't get these to work and get this little steering wheel off of here. So I'll set the camera up over here and let you guys watch, and we'll get the steering puller out and run these new bolts in and see if we can't pull it off of here and straighten it up. Alright, so there we go, nothing to it. Used the steering wheel puller, popped it off, using those 2 holes right there. Boom, just popped up. Took the big nut off, moved it over on the splines here, just a couple, and we've got it centered up now. Cranked back down this nut so it's all tightened up. So now I'll just put back together the horn button and everything. We got the chrome trim ring. We're going to get that put back on. Really pretty simple process once you have the right bolts. Nothing to it. So got it straightened up. It's going to be way nicer going down the road with the steering wheel straight and just look a lot better. So it's little detail stuff that you got to do when you're, finalizing everything on the build. Just kind of your checklist going through. So we got this straightened up now, so let's get it buttoned back up. Alright, there we go. Project complete. Steering wheel is put back together and lined up properly. So sweet. Glad to get that done. Thanks to Trent for letting me borrow these tools. And that's it for this project. So be sure and subscribe, man. Like the video, give us a thumbs up. Check us out on Instagram. And we'll catch you guys next time.